Hello and welcome. So, a while ago I was talking to a friend of mine about chess and he asked me if I could implement a special chess mode so that we could play it against each other. And I told him that if I come around to inform myself about network programming in C++, then I'll do it. And so recently I had enough time and motivation for that, and so I implemented this little chess project. So let's first start with the implementation and then we'll take a look at the different new modes. The implementation is split up in several executables and libraries. One library for the networking, one library for chess, and two executables for the actual programs we are running, one server and one client. For the networking library, I built a little TCP server and a TCP client on top of Boost SEO. So why Boost SEO? Well, just because it's the standard way to go for network programming in C++, and it most likely will be included in a C++ standard down the line. My TCP server and client just have some basic capabilities like to connect to a server, and both of them have a thread-safe message queue so that you know when a client has connected or a client has sent a message. If you're really interested in the details of Boost SEO, I'll link you a pretty good video down in the description. We'll skip looking at the implementation of chess because that's pretty much straightforward. But how do the actual chess server and chess client work? Both server and client basically work by using a message loop, and the client, if it's his turn and he made a move, he'll send a message to the server, and the server then validates if this move was valid or not, and then sends back the whole game state to the connected clients. The clients receive the game state in their message queue, and then they are updating with that message their internal game state, and the game continues with the next player. Now that we have a little overview of how this project works, let's talk and rate the three modes which were implemented for this project. We'll first start with the mode my friend requested, Fog of War Chess. Fog of War Chess is actually a mode that already exists, for example on chess.com. However, this one is a bit different than the one on chess.com. In the chess.com version you can only see the fields the pieces are allowed to move to. In my version, however, you only see one field around each piece. Furthermore, there is no check, and the game is won by not checkmating the enemy king, but by capturing the enemy king. This results in the mode feeling a lot different than normal chess. My strategy for this mode was that every piece was defended by another piece, and especially the king was defended multiple times. And after I had a good defense, I started preparing an attack. Once the preparation was finished, I attacked, and I got lucky and actually ended the game with the first attack move. Overall, this mode has a very different feeling to it than normal chess, but honestly I don't quite like it, so I give it a 5 out of 10. Let's continue with the next mode, which is Swap Chess. Swap Chess has basically the same rules as normal chess, except that it's a valid move to swap two of your pieces. The first Swap Chess game I played, I lost pretty early in the game, and that through a bug. Basically, I thought I could swap my king anytime I want. However, I still had the normal chess checkmate rules in place, and that decided that this position was a checkmate and I lost the game. Therefore, we played another one. The other game showed me that swap chess plays a lot like normal chess. However, you must think even more deeply about the moves you want to make. One new strategy that comes with swap chess, for example, is that you get into the back row of the enemy and then swap out the piece in the back row with a pawn, and then you can promote your pawn to a queen. Therefore, you really must defend your back row in swap chess. Overall, swap chess is a lot of fun and I give it a 9 out of 10. Last but not least, the third mode, Trap Chess. In the beginning of a trap chess game, you can place 3 bombs on your pieces. You don't know the trap pieces of your opponent, and your opponent doesn't know the trap pieces of you. Once a trap piece gets captured, the piece capturing the trap piece also gets captured. With those trap pieces on the board, you really start to question if it's the right decision, for example, to take a pawn with your queen. We had the situation in the trap chess game I played, where I advanced with my trap pawn further and further, and my friend didn't really want to take the pawn. But in the end he didn't really have much of a choice, and he took it and stumbled into the trap. Overall, I find trap chess very enjoyable and I give it a 8 out of 10. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe to not miss any more upcoming videos. See you in the next one.